I've heard about Mateminco, but never had any until now. That is. There are a couple of interesting ones that I just got quite a while back. Hey, welcome back to UDC channel. This is Jay. In this first video, I want to talk about this SL02. I did a review. Its twin, the Astrolux ED01. I won't really repeat since they're basically the same. It's just that this is the titanium version versus the aluminum version for the Astrolux. I'll link that video if you guys want to check it out. Even the box is similar. Instead, in this video, I want to showcase the titanium version plus this copper short tube. I was looking for some videos, but I only found one so far. Normally, I never use the 18650 tubes that it came with, but I cannot dig this look. And oh, the clip is also only available in the long tube version, since there's no slot for it on the short tube. It's an okay dual direction clip. However, since this is rounded and kind of covered by the head, it's hard to slip in the pocket. You have to pull it outward like this. Okay, some size comparisons. You're familiar with Convoy S2 Plus. So it's about the same size as the full length and Raylight Dawn versus some shorter 18650 light. Now let's see the short one. Okay, now in short version, still with Convoy S2 Plus and Raylight Dawn. It's a tad taller versus the short 18650. Of course, this will be even shorter in their short version. Okay. Neil was asking why I got the copper short tube with the titanium. I've been in copper titanium kicks since last year. Not just for the dual tone looks, but I also like the heft that the copper added. It feels solid now. The titanium short tube is not available yet anyways at the time. It was really shiny when new. Now it's already patinaed. I think this will probably look nicer with the stonewash titanium. But it's also not available yet at the time. But I think I prefer this shiny one this time. Normally, copper is part for the head, since it's where the heat is generated, and copper is much better for heat dissipation compared to titanium. But this is actually nice in a way that it's not top heavy and feels more balanced, and still helps with the heat, I believe, since it's connected or screwed into the head directly. It's so balanced that it can spin, and it's actually protected from drops, since the copper is softer and titanium is much stronger. I did test this by accident. I dropped it, and it was a bad drop from probably shoulder high to a concrete floor. It's not bad, just some scratches there. And since it's not deep, it will probably disappear if polished. I can't imagine if it's copper or brass. It will be super ugly. I purposely didn't try to fix it yet to show you guys. And I do wish that the plastic part is more flush and protected as well. One of the reasons is probably how slippery this is, with almost no knurling at all, and the heft. This part does allow for cigar grip, but I still don't really feel really secure. Maybe I will utilize this lanyard hole after all. Anyways, I'm really liking this, guys. I think I've carried this longer than most of my new flashlights that I got. But I've got to warn you and repeat the weird UI part that I've discussed in the Astrolux ED01 video. If you're okay with that and can get past that, then I would recommend you to get this. I've made peace with it and I know how to live with it. This auxiliary is part of the rotation. It's not a separate mode. So from low, if you want to activate the auxiliary, you have to cycle to medium, high, and then auxiliary. Fortunately, at least the strobe is not part of the cycle and hidden with double taps. And then there's the weird memory mode, which can be turned off. It will remember and stay at your current or last mode only if you stay more than 2 seconds. 1, 2. If you forget, or let's say just turn on for a quick check and then turn off immediately before the required time, you'll be in for a surprise for the next time you turn it on. Because it will not only remember your last mode, it will move to the next mode for you. To make things worse, the spacing is not great from moonlight to medium. It's a very big jump. I think you should have a low mode in between. And there's no settings or configuration. Nothing can be changed. It is what it is. But I understand with mechanical switch, there's a limited way to design the UI, unlike eSwitch and Endurals. This is another example of a mechanical switch trying to achieve what an eSwitch and Endural can do. It ends up too complicated or cumbersome. The good thing is that this has a nice moonlight mode, which makes it more usable for me than a flashlight with no memory mode but starts with a higher low. For example, this always starts from low, so I know I will get low every time, but the low is too high to be used during bedtime. Also like that it has 2 separate auxiliary. The one in the tail is more suitable at night since it's dimmer and changes slowly. It's not really feasible during the day, especially outdoors. That's where this front AUX is useful for, which is kinda too bright in the dark. I find that the front AUX is more colorful than the Astrolux counterpart. And that the tail AUX started the same color, and after a while it would get unsynchronized. Just some interesting observations, probably just mine though. Let's see what else. I know this is going to be a short one since I already covered the twin, but I'll give you another outdoor beam shots anyways, even though they're probably identical. Okay, now let's try this. Moonlight or low, jump, a big jump to medium, and high. A couple of wish lists aside from the obvious UI improvement. I would love a high CRI, nicer tint LED, warm or neutral white, And out of these auxiliaries, it would be nice if there's a battery check. Okay, I think that's all for this. As always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're not a subscriber yet. I still have lots and lots coming up. I can't catch up. See you guys in the next one. Bye now. If you stay more than 2 seconds, you're gonna be in infinite loop. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1.